There are many times when you're setting up registration when you want to prompt for information that is not necessarily included in our default menu of items that you can prompt for. So we now have a tool that allows you to add custom prompts for your registration form. When you click the link, you'll see the panel for custom prompts, and we have none, so let's create one. Immediately, you will see a drop-down menu with the words New Label, and then 3 options, No, Undecided, and Yes, and they correspond to these values here on the right. Let's customize our prompt, and we'll change this to written materials. And this would be sufficient as a prompt. If I were to save this, you'll see it changes to written materials. But let's add a bit more in here. Would you like to purchase written materials? This makes it a little more personable. Then we have a group title here, and the group title is simply if you have multiple prompts and you'd like to group them under one subject matter, that enables you to do that. And let's now change the select menu to radio buttons. Now our question looks like this. Written materials. Would you like to purchase written materials? And you have the questions, or the answers rather. Now let's add one more answer. The label you input is what the user sees, so we'll just do maybe. And you'll see as I type this, the value that's delivered back to you in your data stream is going to be the word maybe also. And usually these should match. You can change this to a number if you need it to be a number, but typically we suggest that you match the two. Now I've added an option and I'm finished. So when I close the window, our form down here should now have a new item under miscellaneous information called written materials. We'll check that, and now it's included on the registration form. We'll access the registration form, and I'm going to go through manual registration simply because it's faster. And you'll see written materials. Would you like to purchase written materials? Yes. And that data will now be stored so that when you go to retrieve your information on the attendee grid, you will see it. So we'll complete registration quickly and head over to the attendee grid. And you'll see down here, written materials is one of the options. And the answer is yes. So that is how you create custom prompts for registration.